Hello, this is a read aloud of the week of May 18th, Lessons and Assignments slideshow. You will not be able to click on any links in this video or watch any other videos that are linked in this video. This is simply a read aloud for the students who need that accommodation modification in their lessons. Do you need a copy of this slideshow read aloud to you? Click here. Week of May 18th, ELA 10 Lessons and Assignments. Directions. Choose one lesson within the slideshow. There are 3 to choose from. You can also click here to bring you straight to the slides instead of scrolling through. Lesson 13, Persuasive Writing. Lesson 14, Unrequited Love Story. Lesson 15, Aristotle's Triangle. Each lesson has 2 assignments attached to it. You must complete both assignments for whatever lesson you choose. Each lesson contains at least 1 video. Make sure you are in a place where you can hear and watch the lesson. Reach out to your teachers if you have any questions. Ms. Smith, sierra.smith@pgcps.org. Office hours 11 o'clock to 1 o'clock p.m., Tuesday through Friday. Mrs. Dunuan, aidynne.dunUan@pgcps.org. Office hours 9 o'clock a.m. to 1 o'clock p.m., Tuesday through Friday. Ms. Schulterbrandt, ESOL, sharli.shulterbrandt@pgcps.org. Office hours 10 o'clock a.m. to 11 o'clock a.m. Fridays. Procedures for distance learning. When communicating digitally, ask yourself, is it kind? Is it helpful? Is it necessary? If not, rephrase it or don't say it at all. Please adhere to the office hours for all communication. Information about how to schedule your email so it only sends during office hours can be found here. Note, if you put a question in Google Classroom as a comment, teachers are far more likely not to see it. Send an email instead. Make a habit out of checking Google Classroom as soon as you can on Mondays. That way, if you have any questions or problems, your teachers can help you before you get close to any deadlines. Our district policy. Please be reminded that the PGCPS administrative procedures regarding appropriate use of technology, social media, and email continue to apply to our online instruction. In addition, the session may not be recorded without the instructor's consent. A description of the applicable procedures is provided online in the Student Rights and Responsibilities Handbook. Thank you for your cooperation. Deadlines. Students without accommodations, that's almost all of you. Lesson release date, Monday, May 18th, 2020, at or before 9 o'clock a.m. Assignments 9 and 10 due dates, Wednesday, May 20th at 1 o'clock p.m. Students with accommodations, IEPs, 504s, and ESOL. Lesson release date, Monday, May 18th, 2020, at or before 9 o'clock a.m. Assignments 9 and 10 due dates, Friday, May 22nd at 1 o'clock p.m. Follow all directions about submitting work carefully. Work that is not submitted on time or work that is not submitted in the correct place will not earn credit. Week 5 announcements. Seniors should not be completing assignments. Your last day of school was last week. Do not complete any more lessons. There is no English class next week. Because of Memorial Day on Monday, May 25th, there will not be any lessons or assignments released next week. Enjoy your holiday. 3. If anyone completes late work, especially on an old discussion board, please let me know by sending me an email. Otherwise, I may not see it and you may not get credit. 4. Please communicate with me via email, not by sending me comments on random Google Classroom assignments. 5. If you are facing any hardships when it comes to distance learning, please let me know. I can't help if I'm not informed. Lesson 13, Persuasive Writing. Directions. The Maryland State Department of Education, MSDE, recently released a document with their proposals for how to conduct school in the fall and still stay socially distanced enough to stay healthy. There were many ideas in their packet. However, none of the people who contributed to their ideas were students. Your job in this lesson is to persuade MSDE to go back to school the way you want by writing a persuasive letter to MSDE. First, review this lesson. It's a little dry at first, but has great tips after the first minute. Directions. Review this example of an argumentative/persuasive writing piece to show you what a great persuasive writing piece looks like. This will also help you with Assignment 9's discussion question. The text is here. A video read aloud with teacher annotations is here. Directions. Review the outline for an argumentative/persuasive writing piece. Then, review the document that MSDE released about ideas for next year. This will serve as your research and is what you should reference in your writing. 1. The outline and directions for a persuasive writing piece are here. 2. The MSDE proposal for going back to school during coronavirus in 2020-2021 is here. Even though this looks intimidating, there are only about 4 pages you really need to read. Ms. Smith draws your attention to the important parts of this document here. Directions. Review this helpful infographic, informational poster about using appropriate wording in a persuasive writing piece. You can zoom into this slide or go to this link. Lesson 13, Assignment 9. 1. Respond on our online discussion board to the following question in your own post. Make sure your name is on the post and it follows the rules for online discussions in Slide 2. Make sure your post is in the column called Lesson 13, Discussion Board, Persuasive Writing. 5 points for completion. Discussion question. Did the sample student essay in Slide 6 persuade you? Why or why not? 2. Respond to someone else's post. Be sure to respond with your name to get credit. 5 points for completion. Lesson 13, Assignment 10. Directions. 1. Write a persuasive letter to MSDE about your plan for the 2020-21 school year. Use their plan, Slide 7, as a reference and use the outline, Slide 7, to guide you. 2. Your persuasive letter should contain a thesis, at least 3 supporting reasons, at least 1 counter-argument, and at least 1 rebuttal, in addition to an interesting introduction and appropriate conclusion, elaboration of your ideas, and work that is checked for correct grammar. 3. You can submit your letter by typing it up and turning it into Google Classroom by going to the Classwork tab, Topic Distance Learning, Lesson 13, Assignment 10, Submit Letters to MSDE here. This assignment is worth 10 points for completion. Lesson 14, Unrequited Love Story. Directions. Your first step in today's lesson is to read and or listen to The Chaser by John Collier. For students who have the ability to print, the text I'm attaching allows you to annotate on it. The text can be found here. It is only the first 2 pages. A read aloud can be found here, starting at 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Directions. Depending on how you read the text, you can argue that Alan is naive and the old man is evil, or that Alan is selfish and the old man is wise. Here's how to select evidence to support either side of that argument. Directions. Use these claims to help you with Assignment 10 on Slide 15. Alan is a thug. Alan is enthusiastic. The old man is honest. Alan is immoral. The old man is secretive. Alan is calculating. The old man is friendly. The old man is helpful. Alan is a victim. Lesson 14, Assignment 9. Directions. 1. Respond on our online discussion board to the following question in your own post. Make sure your name is on the post and it follows the rules for online discussions in Slide 2. Make sure your post is in the column called Lesson 14, Discussion Board, Unrequited Love Story. 5 points for completion. Discussion question. What did you like or dislike about this story and why? 2. Respond to someone else's post. Be sure to respond with your name to get credit. 5 points for completion. Lesson 14, Assignment 10. Directions. 1. Choose a claim on Slide 13. 2. In at least 1 paragraph on a Google Doc, prove your claim by using at least 3 pieces of quoted evidence from the text, using at least 2 reasons, elaborating on each reason or piece of evidence you choose, checking for correct spelling, grammar, punctuation, capitalization, and spacing. When you are finished with your paragraphs, turn your work in on Google Classroom by going to the Classwork tab, Topic, Distance Learning, Lesson 14, Assignment 10, Turn Literary Analyses in here. Don't know how to turn in a document on Google Classroom? Watch this helpful video. This assignment is worth 10 points for completion. Lesson 15, Aristotle's Triangle. Directions. In this lesson, you'll be analyzing Steve Jobs' 2005 commencement graduation speech at Stanford University. First, though, you'll need to review Aristotle's Triangle, Ethos, Pathos, and Logos. Click on the Prezi below and use the outline, the transcript, or the play button in the top right corner of the page to view. The Aristotle's Triangle Prezi is here. Directions. Next, watch, listen to, and or read Steve Jobs' commencement speech. The text and video is at the link http://news.stanford.edu/news/2005/June1505.html. Text only. http://wp-content/uploads/2011/06/Steve-Jobs_Stanford convocation speech.pdf. Video only. https://www.youtube.com/watch?mark v=UF8UR6Z6KLC and LIST equals PL097BC 8F060164B47 and index equals 4. Lesson 15, Assignment 9. Directions. 1. Respond on our online discussion board to the following question in your own post. Make sure your name is on the post and it follows the rules for online discussions in slide 2. Make sure your post is in the column called Lesson 15 Discussion Board, Aristotle's Triangle. 5 points for completion. Discussion question. After reading Jobs' speech, write down one piece of his advice to the audience. Does this message seem to hold more logos or pathos for you? Why? 2. Respond to someone else's post. Be sure to respond with your name to get credit. 5 points for completion. Directions. Using today's lesson and text, answer text-dependent questions about Steve Jobs' commencement speech on Google Classroom. You must be logged on to your PGCPS account. 2. You can get to these questions by going to A, the Classwork tab, B, Topic Distance Learning, C, Lesson 15, Assignment 10. Answer speech questions here. This assignment is worth 10 points for completion.